Hey guys, Champion Marks here again for an OU battle versus Wilechase. Yeah, I got a battle from him on his stream. It was pretty cool, but anyway, looking at his team, pretty obvious that it's Rain. I thought that Geru was the best lead off because I thought it could take his Politoed, but anyway, let's go. So yeah, lead off with Jellicent, like I said. I thought it would be good because he can't Scald Burn me, and he goes for a Toxic. I didn't really expect the Toxic, because from the battles that I saw in his stream, I didn't think he had it. Either that or I just missed it. Whatever. Go for the Will-O-Wisp, misses. Doesn't really matter all that much, though it would have been nice. Go with my Nadore, because I'm thinking this is the best thing to take on this Politoed right now. He predicts my Leech Seed, goes out in his own Ferrothorn. I should have went for Spikes predicting that, but I was a complete dope and went for Leech Seed, which kind of sucks, because that means I don't have Leech Seed or any entry hazards. But anyway, go up my Heatran, expecting him to set up rocks, because I'll easily be able to get a switch in on that, and yeah, threaten him out with a Fire move. But it is in the rain, so it wouldn't KO, but still. I predict him switching out. You go for the Toxic. He goes out into his Dragonite, which is awesome because multi-scale, so now he doesn't have it. And here, I believe he goes for a Thunder. I go for the Protect just to scout what he has, see, you know, what his moveset is and stuff. Seeing that Thunder tells me he's probably just built around the rain, Thunder, Hurricane, all that stuff. Now, here, I think I go for the Stealth Rock. He switches into his Terrakion. Not the best thing ever for me, because I don't really want to risk taking close combat and trying to go for the burn when he does have that close combat. It's not the smartest thing ever, but I switch out. He goes for the Sword Dance, which sucks, because that means that, yeah, this thing is hugely threatening now. But at least it doesn't have the Double Dance. But, well, it does, but it doesn't have it up. I was hoping he would miss the Stone Edge so I could take him out with a Surf, but it doesn't go down like that. I get completely wrecked, and I see that he has Life Orb, which is good to know, because that means I have some, I don't know, just good knowledge to know he's Life Orb, so, you know, he takes a little bit extra damage every turn. But, yeah. Go for the Earthquake, he goes into his Politoed. I'm surprised Politoed is so bulky. It takes that actually really well. Yeah, I hate that this Politoed. It's the most annoying thing, because it's just there, but whatever. Switching to Netore, Ferrothorn thing to take the Scald, gets a burn. It was gonna happen eventually, it doesn't really matter. Here, I believe I go for a Spikes, predicting the switch into Ferrothorn again, but yeah, he doesn't do that. He goes for the Ice Beam. I guess he was thinking I had Stealth Rock or something, and I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to leave his Politoed to die or something. But anyway, I'm going to go for Leech Seed this turn, because him going for Ice Beam sort of hints that he's going to stay in. And I do want that Leech Seed recovery so that Burn doesn't take me down too quickly, and so that I actually have a little bit more chance to get up some Spikes, which will be nice to get rid of all of his walling Pokemon and stuff. And, yeah. So here, I believe he switches out into, I forget what. He goes into his Dragonite. I go for a layer of Spikes again, because, you know, free Spikes. Now, I probably could have went for a Protect here just to stall for some Toxic, but in reality, didn't really need to do it. It was not a necessary play at all, so I just leave in my Ferrothorn to die to his pretty obvious Hurricane, because if he's carrying the Thunder, he's more than likely carrying the Hurricane, because both of those have 100% accuracy in the rain. And plus Hurricane is Stab. But anyway. Now I send out my Latios, because I don't really think he's gonna want to switch into his Ferrothorn at this point, because the Dragonite is kind of useless. So I just go for a Draco Meteor. Super effective, I'm faster, because Dragonite has no speed boosts up, and it's more than likely bulky. So it just completely dies, and he brings out his Ferrothorn. I really don't want to stay in on this thing, because I don't have Hidden Power Fire, and even if I did, it's in the rain and at -2, so it would do nothing. So I just send out my Infernape. He goes for Leech Seed, which is good play because, yeah, well, actually it's really all he could do aside from maybe go for a Gyro Ball or Power Whip, and Leech Seed is more helpful than both of those. So here, I believe I go for the Close Combat, as he brings in his Quagsire. This does a lot to his Quagsire, especially with the Spikes damage. It's a solid 2-hit KO, but unfortunately I won't get that KO, because his Quagsire has leftovers and the extra Leech Seed health going for him. And that's kind of suck for me, because, yeah, I can't kill off his Quagsire right now. I go for the U-turn. I know he's going to go for Scald, Toxic, Earthquake, something. Any of which my Latios will happily take. He goes for the Recover, wanting to get his HP back, which is the better play of all of the ones he could have made. And here, I'm thinking, okay, I want to cripple something on his team, so I just decide to go for the Trick on the chance that he brings in his Ferrothorn, or just leaves in his Quagsire. Either of those I would happily give a choice. Goes out into his Politoed. Just like, man, that is like the least important thing I could give the choice specs to, because it's already done what it needed to do and get up the rain. And yeah, I just go for the Thunderbolt to get rid of his Politoed, because while it's really not that threatening, it still needs to die. But anyway. But yeah, I wish I could have gotten rid of that thing easier, because it's the most non-important thing on his team. But anyway, he brings back in his Ferrothorn. I can't do anything to it aside from go for -2 Draco Meteor, which would be pointless. So I just switch out my Heatran. He goes for Leech Seed again, because best play. And yeah, I know he's more than likely threatened by the Fire move. He doesn't know what Fire move I have, though. Because I have Toxic, he probably thinks I have Lava Plume. Though, hey, who knows? I could be carrying the Fire Blast. But it's in the rain, so it probably would kill. But yeah, he switches in his Landros. I knew he would switch out into something, so I just decided to go for the Toxic. Toxic on his Landros, while it's not the best thing to have Toxic, it is helpful because it means that this really threatening Scarf Pokemon is going to be taking damage every turn it stays in. But it does have Leech Seed right now, so yeah, it's going to be getting more HP back than it's losing. Switches out into Quagsire here. I just go for the Protect to try and stall for some Toxic. Might not have been the best play. I could have switched out Latios predicting Earthquake, but then again, he could have went for U-turn. So I guess Protect was the best play. Now here, I know what he's going to do. He's going to go for the Scald, thinking I'm going to switch into something to take the Earthquake. But I'm not scared of Earthquake at all, because honestly, Heatran isn't that important anymore. He's gotten Toxic on almost everything on his team, so I can just leave it in. He goes for the Scald. I know I can take that, because I've taken Rain-boosted Scalds before, and I get the Toxic on him, which is perfect, because now his really one of his 2 remaining walls is completely crippled. Anyway, now I believe here switching to Latios, because I'm going to be able to take the Scald pretty easily thanks to the resist, and I'm not physical attacking, so I don't mind the burn at all. Now here, what my thought process is go for the Surf, it's in the rain, even to a Quagsire, it's going to do a lot, plus most Quagsires don't carry the Water Absorb anymore thanks to its ability Unnerve, which is way more betterer than Unnerve. Yeah, betterer. That's a word. But yeah, Surf does a lot, does almost more than half, really. And here, I think he's just going to leave Quagsire in to die, because it's not important at all, because it's in the red HP and poisoned, and he's really going to have no opportunity to get a Recover off, so yeah, he just leaves it in to get the burn damage on me. It's alright. Latios isn't really that important anymore, because it's already given away its choice specs. The only thing left that I can damage is Landros and Landros' Scarf. Anyway, I believe here he goes for a U-turn just to get the easy KO or Scout me. But yeah, Latios dies. I think I go into Infernape here, because I know all he has left is his, oh, no, wait, he has his Terrakion left. I'm a dumbass. Whatever. I go into my Landros, because I know Landros is my fastest thing as well, because it's my Scarfer, because, yeah, we both have Scarf Landros. I go for the Earthquake, because I'm thinking he's probably not going to predict anything, just leaving his Terrakion to die, which is awesome, because that means he doesn't get any hits on anything else. And here, he just brings in his Firethorn, because I don't think he wants to start spamming off in Power Ices with his Landros just yet. But, go for the Earthquake, it's going to do, like, I think that was actually, like, half or something, which, honestly, on a Ferrothorn is pretty darn impressive. But anyway, I was really unsure of how much the next Earthquake would do, so I didn't want to stay in. So here I just switch out into my Infernape, so that I can try and get close combat on it. But he goes for the double Leech Seed. Guess he doesn't have Protect to stall. Either that or he was just protecting my switch. Anyway, here I do go for the close combat. He's going to switch out, predicting that, going to his Landros, which is not good for me because Landros resists it, so he's gonna take it, not too well, but he's still gonna take it. And he's gonna get some Leech Seed back from my Infernape, which is bad, because Infernape really needs the very minuscule amount of HP it has left. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can Toxic Stall this Landros out with Mach Punch and Heatran's Protect, because I do still have Heatran left, which is very useful. But anyway, send in my Landros, he goes for the U-turn, which is, I don't know, that doesn't really give him much, really doesn't give him any extra potential, but yeah, I just go for the Earthquake here, because I'm thinking he's not going to switch into his Landros to predict my Earthquake, so I'm just deciding to spam off Earthquakes to Kingdom Come, and I get a crit, which I'm like, well, yay, that speeds up this process. But anyway, now he sends out his Landros. It's poison, takes Stealth Rock damage. All he has left to do is go for the Stone Edge, and it doesn't even kill, so that kind of sucks for him. But anyway, that is basically the match, because at this point he just runs because he knows he can't win. Anyway, good game, Wilechase. It was really awesome. I know you didn't really think much of it, but I thought it was good. Oh, and comment question of the day, what is your favorite Zap chat to go to? Well, that's really all I have to say.